Deb with Home Cooking is for the birds. Y'all, let's make this yummy supper. This was so good. And if you've never had this combination, you're missing out. This is just a good old country supper. We're going to start off by making some bacon, just frying up some bacon. And I thought you might be interested to see how I make my bacon. I know I've seen other videos where some people lay it flat. My mother always taught me to lay it flat. However, when my husband and I married, he was kind of surprised I just laid it flat. So he taught me to just throw it in there because it cooks up just the same. Well, actually, it's not as flat, but it does cook up very well when you just throw it in. And so it's so much quicker too. And then at my house, because I have the alpha gal syndrome, I have to eat turkey bacon. So when we fry bacon around here, we have 2 skillets going. Sometimes I throw mine in the air fryer because I find that that's usually quicker and it turns out great. But my husband had some potatoes in the air fryer cooking, so I couldn't use that. But the first thing I did was go ahead and I fried up 2 pans of bacon. And you can see that I'm just basically scrambling this bacon around in the pan. It's so easy to do it this way. While my bacon is still cooking, I went ahead and cubed up half a head of cabbage. I put 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil on a baking sheet, and I put my cubed cabbage on there. And then we're just going to take and just pull that cabbage apart and spread it out. And we're just going to season this with love. I'm not going to post a recipe in the description, but this is what I used. I used some no salt, Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning, and then I used about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Then we're just going to mix this all together, coating it with that olive oil and all the seasoning. You can season this with whatever you would like, but this was just my choice. I put aluminum foil on top of mine. You don't have to do that. It does make it a little more tender, though, if you do. And I'm going to put that in the oven on 375 degrees for about 20 minutes. Our bacon's done. We're going to set that aside. And voila, about 20 minutes later, our cabbage is done. My husband made those potatoes in the air fryer. And y'all, you can't have bacon, cabbage, and potatoes without some good old fried cornbread. Some foods just really complement each other. And this combination, oh, it was good.